Hey everybody, it's Bean and Bagel and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So Greg had a really good idea, I thought, since Thanksgiving is Turkey Day. He had the idea to try Turkish food, which I thought was a really awesome idea. And I love that kind of food. Any kind of Middle Eastern food is really good. So we thought we should do that for you guys for a Thanksgiving special. So we picked up an online order from a Middle Eastern restaurant that does have some Turkish dishes on the menu. It's called Filfillah. And we got this, which is a pretty popular dish in Turkey. This is called Iskender. And there is bread underneath it, Turkish bread. And it has chicken. We got the chicken version. It I think traditionally is like beef or lamb, but we got chicken. We're not really into eating lamb. So we got chicken, and then it has a tomato sauce as well. And they also gave us some dipping sauces. We got a garlic dipping sauce, and then I believe that's a cucumber dipping sauce. So, and then we also got this Turkish bread, which looks super good. And then I had to get hummus because I love hummus. So that bread looks amazing. Like, I'm super excited about that. So yeah, but we're gonna try it out here. And obviously there was rice with it too. I don't know if I said that. Try to get some of the bread underneath with the chicken.
The bread's really good, nice and fresh. Nice and soft, just like you would have homemade bread.
So my initial thought is it tastes like chicken with tomato sauce. There's not a whole lot of spice to it that tastes extremely unique to me. But it's good. I think it's tasty.
I think it's pretty good. I think, it's chicken and it tastes like a tomato-y kind of sauce with rice. I think the rice is cooked well. The chicken is good. It's not hot, like as in spicy, which either way would have been fine with me. But yeah, it seems like just kind of like your wholesome kind of dinner. It's pretty good, and I'll probably have a little bit more seasoning added to it, would be my feedback. But it wouldn't stop me from getting it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I might want to try it with the sauces and see how it tastes with that, because I do think it might be a little under seasoned, or it just needs a little bit more of something for my personal preference. But as you know, I kind of like things to have some spice. So
what would you rate it?
I think I would rate it like a 3.5. I think it might need a little more seasoning. Tastes a little bit under seasoned, but other than that, it's a really good dish. The bread is a 5 out of 5. What do you rate it?
I'm leaning towards like a 3.8. I do prefer, when I have tomatoey sauce, I prefer a little bit of kind of kick in it. Like when I have spaghetti or something like that, I prefer like a arrabbiata type spice. So that would just be my preference though. And but I think the rice is really good. I'd give the rice like a 4.5.
The rice is really good.
The bread, again, I agree with you, 5. So, but overall, 3.8 or so, I would say, like if you're combining it all.
Yeah, and I think it's good for people to know too that there are, if you're afraid of different cuisines, like there are a lot of things that you can get that aren't going to be overwhelmingly spicy or strange to you. This is a simple dish, it's chicken and tomatoes. So don't be afraid to try new things, because you never know.
And I can speak to that firsthand. If Hope wasn't in my life, I probably wouldn't try new things. It depends on what it is, but that's the benefit of, you know, being married and,
Yeah.
you know, you try new things and, you know, you find good things.
Well, I'm going to dig into the hummus while Greg's going to town on the chicken.
So Turkey, from my understanding, is where they found Noah's Ark. Anybody knows about that story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody's heard about that story back in the day. This dude that thought it was going to rain a ton and it flooded the earth, and he built an ark. Apparently, like in the last 10 years or so, I think they actually found the remnants of it in Turkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did. I do really like this hummus. It's really, really smooth. It's probably more on like the runnier side than what I'm used to with hummus, but I like the flavor. It's really smooth and creamy, so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Greg's not a big hummus fan, but I could make him take a bite for the sake of the video.
For the sake of the video.
All right, and then we'll proof off a little piece of bread for you.
Yeah, I never really got into hummus. There's something about texture of it or something. Doesn't sit right with me or something.
Here, I'll get you some parsley on it. Maybe it'll cover it up a little bit. The delicious bread and the olive oil in it. It's good. He likes it. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Tastes kind of fruity.
That's the olive oil. What do you thought you taste?
The fruitiness?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Olive oil can taste kind of fruity.
Yeah. I don't hate it. I
See?
don't love it.
You like it more than you thought you would.
Maybe it's because it's actually like not Americanized.
Yeah.
It tastes a little more like authentic. Like my whole view on Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
You have Taco Bell prepare Mexican food. It's like, this ain't right. You know? I'm still not in love with it though. Don't get all excited thinking I love hummus.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll keep working on him, and I will expand his horizons to someday include hummus. Because I actually have brought him around to guacamole. He didn't used to go for that, and kept making homemade guac, and pretty soon he's eating it, even though he says he doesn't like guacamole or avocados.
It's like Pavlov's dog. You just keep doing it, and then eventually they're like, hey, where's the guacamole with these chips?
That's right.
Anybody that doesn't know who Pavlov's dog is might want to pick up a psychology book. It's basically this guy back in the day that he thought he could train dogs to do things at the sound of a bell. And so every time he'd ring the bell, the dog would expect, you know, something.
Well, it was food.
Right. But that's essentially where a lot of dog training came from. Well, maybe not came from, but it helps. Because
cucumber sauce is delish, by the way. Sorry.
I'm getting off track. If you've heard of like clicker training with dogs, when a dog does something and you click right when it does what you want it to do, you're teaching it that when it hears that click, it's going to get a reward for that muscle memory that it just did. So it's kind of the same thing. If you're not familiar with Pavlov's dog, that's what it means. And I tied that all in with guacamole and Turkish food.
Thank you for that explanation of...
You're very welcome.
People didn't come to be educated, but here's Greg.
That's how I felt when I went to school, actually.
Well, that's good. You got educated.
I didn't learn that in school, though.
You didn't learn about Pavlov's dog in school?
I read about it, but I knew it before.
Okay.
There are libraries that exist. So
the cucumber sauce is super good. I'm gonna try it with the garlic sauce.
I could eat this bread all day long, man.
Yeah, the bread is so good. Mmm. Garlic sauce is delightful.
That cucumber sauce is awesome.
I know, that one's really good too. Try the garlic one. It's strong, but it's really good.
That's so much better than like Papa John's. You know, like sauce they give you. What is that? That's garlic, right?
Yeah, it's like a garlic butter. Of course it's better than Papa John's. This is a guy who says, like, I want authentic food, but is surprised that, oh, the garlic sauce is better than Papa John's.
Hey, I'm just giving it kudos.
Of course, it's like freshly made.
Be careful there. I'll go back into the whole Pavlov's dog thing.
Right? Yeah, the sauces are both really good, and that, I think it really brings the dish up a level when you get it with the sauce.
So I think that's about all we got for this one. We hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy whatever you're doing today.
So let us know in the comments if you guys have ever tried Turkish food, or if you have any unique Thanksgiving traditions, like what we're doing today, having Turkish food on Turkey Day. We'd really like to hear about it, so leave us a comment. But other than that, we'll see you in our next video. Bye!
See you guys.